Hello friend humans, Lucas Levy Keppel here, and I am so excited to be back heading out on an adventure. It's been a while, it's been a couple months since I've been able to get out camping, get out to have an adventure at all. And this is the first chance I've had to take Chiron, my Poseidon X, out on a bike touring adventure. I've taken it to a bike park and I've taken it to ride around generally as a commuter, but this is the first time I've taken it with all my gear loaded on it and trying this out. In any case, I'm heading out to Keystone State Park near Sand Springs, Oklahoma. It'll be a great opportunity to test out this particular bike, this particular configuration, see how it is. It's only about 20 to 30 miles depending on how I go to get there. So it should be a fairly straightforward trip, and it helps that I've been there before. I know what I'm getting into. One of those things, some challenges, some hazards I'm expecting to face along the way. One of the things I know is that there is a bridge out. I don't know which one, I don't know where it is, so we'll have to see when we get there how easy it is to go around or what's needed. I know also that there is a very steep hill. This is about to be the hill. At the end of the trip today. It'll be nice coming back tomorrow, but for today I'm a little bit nervous about heading towards it. Every bike I've ridden to that hill before, I've needed to get off and push. I may have to again. It's heavily laden over here. I think probably about 25, 30 pounds of stuff on top of the 25 pounds of the bike on top of, you know, my weight. So without further ado, let's go. Let's head out on this adventure together. And I look forward to sharing this trip with you. Alrighty. Leg over. Here we go. It's a lot of traffic today. Also wind, but I expected that. The bike is also a little creaky with all these things on it. Mostly when I'm pedaling, interesting. All right. Looks like there's an opening coming. There we go. Whoop. Haha. All right. It's a beautiful time. You're riding along the Arkansas River, even if the wind is going strong. Been a tough trip. Especially when you swallow a bug. All right. It is nice to be out though. The bike is heavily laden, and yet I'm still moving pretty well. Passed a couple people back there. Felt good. Even if I'm out of breath. So I'm here where I'm going to take a break for a little bit. I guess I can take off this hat, helmet, whatever. It's nice to have a resting place. And as I'm getting ready to sit here, thought I'd walk over here because I think you can see through the trees. Tulsa Oktoberfest is getting set up across the way. Just here, the edge of sound. When I first pulled up, they were playing Tom Sawyer by Rush. So, you know, that's kind of fun. Take a little rest, listen to some music, and then head on the way. It's been a difficult 10 miles to get started. Looks like I've got about 18 left to go. So far so good. Thank you. Good day. Much across the Arkansas, well, such as it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful run. Old 51 here is closed to motor vehicle traffic. Fortunately, I'm not a motor vehicle, and there's others that have ridden around the closed signs. Just have to go over the railroad track, and then I get this road all to myself. And this side is in much better repair. Just look how beautiful it is though. Riding into the sunset. This is about to be the hill. See how we do. All right, at the start. Oh, can't see in that light. Wee downhill. So close. Okay, need to take a wee rest. as we're getting started this evening to get everything set up, I wanted to play a little game. We're going to call it, What's in That Bag? First of all, let's look at this front bag here that's been riding all the way along. Now, the Poseidon X that I'm riding doesn't have the strongest fork in the world. So they say don't put more than 3 pounds on either side of the fork. So I tried to do that by keeping it light. As for what's in here, so what do you think's in here? Let's find out. Did you guess hammock and straps? If so, let me know in the comments. If not, well, it's okay. You got many more opportunities. Also in there, needed pillow. Good to have that in a dry bag. The hammock and tree straps are on one side. This one's from the other. What do you think's in there? Some of you probably have a pretty good idea. Did you guess that it was the tarp? If so, congratulations. Figured out my organizational system. Now, this front dry bag. What do you think's in this bag? Did you guess under quilt and top quilt? The down stuff? I would hope that you did. It's often what I use this bag for. It's very waterproof, very robust. Nothing's getting through this. However, don't need that just as yet. All right, other bags. What do you think is in this one back here? The saddle bag. In the saddle bag is, as I unroll it, rain jacket, which luckily I haven't needed, and cook kit, including my stove. We'll need that in a little bit. Left-hand side. What do you think is in this one? Did you guess food bag? I'd be very surprised if you did. But let me know. And right-hand side. So, what have we seen so far? Can you do this by process of elimination? If you guessed clothing, pat yourself on the back, you deserve it. And last but not least, the center has electronics kit and toiletry kit, including shower wipes. I'm looking forward to using these. I'm a little salty, a little sweaty from the ride up here. Okay, front bag has my lock, and it's normally where I carry my camera. And the middle panniers have my drone and the charge brick, whatever that's called, the battery pack, that's what it was. So those electronics that sit there just in case you need to access them quickly. Okay, thanks for playing What's in My Bag. Now, let's set up the hammock. Well, good morning, friend humans. Lucas Levy Keppel here again with a wonderful night's sleep, Of course, it got too dark to actually film anything, so I couldn't show you what was going on. Had some, what was it, Forever Young mac and cheese for dinner last night. I'm gonna have some nice oatmeal with some freeze-dried apples this morning. The marina behind me is starting to liven up as people take their boats out. The morning has truly begun. It got down a little bit chilly, as you can tell. I'm not in my puffy coat, but otherwise I'm wearing just about everything I brought with me, which is a good indicator of its relative temperature, right? That's how you figure that out, is how much you put on during the night. Really grateful to be able to have a little storage space above my head so I can just put all the gear I might need, the hat, the gloves, the longer sleeve shirt to keep me warm at night. I think it only got down to about 49 last night. It's a little lower than I'd expected, but not all the way down into the 30s or anything. Nothing dangerous. And it was a great night sleep. I love sleeping in a hammock. There's something about it that's just very nice. Being able to know that I'm protected from the natural elements. Speaking of which, I did knock my boots out this morning because last night I came across a scorpion. I have never seen a scorpion in Oklahoma before, but last night there was one right over at the bathhouse. Wouldn't you know? That's just the way things go. So I managed to avoid that and made sure that I didn't have any, I don't know, stingy insect friends that were in my shoes. Felt that was very important. Gonna make the breakfast, the oatmeal that I talked about, and then I'm gonna head back on the road and we'll head back to home. I'm sure we'll go along the way and take some footage and make sure that you know where we are. I also hope to take some drone footage of Keystone Lake over here. If you're watching this on YouTube, you won't be able to see that footage because I do not yet have my drone operator's license, and you can't put it on YouTube, even not monetized, without such a license. So if you're interested in some of those shots of the lake from the air, you might want to check out my Facebook. I'll post them there since that is absolutely social media and is acceptable, not monetized in any way. Okay, that's me rambling this morning. Let's get to the important things, breakfast and drones. Goodbye, Keystone. Okay, we're coming up on the turn. That's that steep hill. It'll be fun to go down. But first, I think I'm going to go over to the bridge, by which I mean the dam. So I decided to take a different way. Riding down that, I don't know, switchback road on the dam was awesome. Now, I'm on a beautifully paved bicycle path instead of the closed road going the other way. Absolutely beautiful. Nice of them to provide a bike lane. Just heading into Sand Springs now. All right, trail is closed, so we go around. Go home again. So, friend humans, we've made it back. Thank you so much for coming with me on this journey. It's been a good travel, good shakedown. Got a few thoughts on the way that Chiron handled. Honestly, I'm very impressed. I just lashed the down dry bag to it with these voile straps. And man, that's made a huge difference. It really worked well. Been some creaking from Chiron. I think that's in the bottom bracket. I'm not, the best bike mechanic yet, but I was surprised at how much creaking there was coming from the bike. That said, handled great. I ended up passing a lot of folks while I was out there, which, as heavily laden as I am, I thought that was a pretty good deal. There were some, of course, who were less laden than I am and passed me quite handily over on Riverside, but that's the way it goes. In any case, I'm really glad you came with me on this journey today. I'm hoping to be able to do some more of these and to record a little bit more multi-day adventures, but until the next time, I hope that you have a blessed day.